While we're here, let's go to the market district and do some shopping. Brandy and cranberry wine. Not a good combination. You should hear some of the songs my father sing after a snaps or two. They are naughty. Anvil is training people in acrobatics. It's quite a surprise. I met her and she seems so clumsy. A big mistake. God!
I don't know what I'll do if you don't get those scales for me. I've saved so much for my retirement, but it's just not enough. By the 9, you've got the scales! Thank you. Let it never be said that there are no kind souls in this world. I'll give you this ring in trade. I have no use for it anymore, but I imagine that it would be very valuable to someone like you. Thank you, stranger. You've shown me kindness, and I will think of you in the long, comfortable days ahead. I'm warning you. Get out, or I'll call the guards.
This is not what I thought we would be doing today. I don't mind scabs, and I don't mind ghosts. But those fishes are really scary. Tell me, what do you want? Maybe we should just take the day off and rest. Stay at home, cook a good meal, drink a glass of wine in front of the fireplace. You think you can beat me? Go ahead.
Let's
You're
get
a
this
big
over with.
bastard, aren't you?
How are you? You're new here in Skingrad? Fine. I'll make sure the captain knows we have a stranger in town. Please, keep your weapon sheathed and use your best manners. We're a bit suspicious of strangers here. Don't give us anything to be suspicious about, will you please? Yeah, I've heard of him. Isn't he a soldier or guardsman in the Imperial City? What are you looking for? The West Weald Inn is across from the guilds inside the north walls. Two sisters' lodges inside the south walls, in the west, near the gate. Goodbye.
I wonder if I'm about to catch a cold.
Over here! Yes, you. We can't talk here. Too public. Meet me behind the great chapel at midnight. Don't let anyone follow you. I'll make it worth your while.
When I was staying in Skingrad, I asked Siderion in the Westfield Inn if he could train me in alchemy. He told me to go and find some odd root first. That guy asked way too many questions. Seriously, I wouldn't trust Margie if I were you.
What do you want? You know, if you need to get better at archery, you should talk to Raymond Broder. He's quite a good shot. You too.
I ran into some goblins in the woods not long ago. Nasty little beasts. Tell me, what do you want? Now that we are here, how about a drink? While we are here, maybe we could do some shopping. Like standing guard, you mean? Sure. I'll be right here. Just hurry back, will you?
Welcome to the Westweald Inn. I'm Irina Giranus, the proprietor. If you'd like food or a bed, speak to me. I don't trust you enough to talk about that. I think Glathier is having one of his bad spells lately. Have you noticed? Count Skingrad has ruled here all my life. The county is quiet and prosperous. In the old days, the Colovian estates were always in the thick of some war or rebellion. But that's ancient history. Be seeing you.
Hail!
Now that we are here, how about a drink? Sure. Work, work, work. All the time work.
What?
Hello there.
Sorry, you want me? I'm Shumgro Yarog, the Count's butler. I ask myself, do I like you enough to tell you about this? Marie Paliella is quite a hard worker. She's in the chapel day and night, tending to the sick and injured. If it's not one thing, it's another. The Count is very particular about his food and drink. Everything must be just so. Enough talk.
Gaston and his brother produce quality wines. I'll have to pick up some more.
Goodbye.
Go ahead, please. I've heard some strange stories about Count Isildur. I'm sure they couldn't be true, though. Take care.
Welcome to Colovian Traders, Skingrad's finest selection of general merchandise. I'm Gunder. Just let me know what you want. I like Skingrad just fine. Folks are a little quiet by Skyrim standards, but they're friendly and loyal when they get to know you. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. I appreciate your business. Take care.
This is a good store. I just wish that Gander wouldn't be quite so eager to charm the ladies. I must say I find him rather embarrassing.
How goes it?
Good to see you. Can you spare a coin?
I think we should buy some wine while we are here.
You have obviously made a mistake. Sir Lazara Milvan would never speak with someone of your low birth. You are obviously of low birth. Unless you dispute my judgment, and you would press your suit at the end of a sword. I'm afraid I cannot. Leave me and I will spare you.
Have mercy. Just one coin. I can see you are a kind soul, gentle lady. I've heard that someone has it out for Tutius Sextius. Who'd want to hurt him? Thank you, kind lady. Blessings of Standard upon me.
Am I talking too much? Just tell me if you want me to keep quiet. Wouldn't it be nice to just talk? Well, as you have been so kind, I guess you're entitled to know a little about me. I was born in a place called Solstheim, northwest of Morrowind. My mother was an alchemist, and she taught my sister and I how to use herbs. When my sister moved to Vivek to open a shop, I came with her. I don't have her skills in alchemy, but at least I could help her a little. That's a long story, a story about love. Maybe I'll tell you some other time, when I know you better. Of course. Is there anything in particular that you would like to discuss? I used to work for Falana, but she sacked me because of an itsy bitsy tiny mistake that I made. She hasn't liked me much since then. Goodbye.
Me? I'm Falano, House Lalo, as if that matters here. I don't know. Never seen that sort of route before. Head over to the West Weald Inn and talk to Sindarian. He could identify it for you, I'm sure. I love walking by Salmo's place. The smell of his bread baking is amazing. I'm the only alchemist in Skingrad. Not much business here, but I can't go back to Morrowind. It's just like anywhere else in the Empire. By the way, do you happen to know what the fine is here in Cyrodiil for necrophilia? Just asking. Let's assume... no. That's nothing compared to Morrowind, thanks. Let's do business. I wouldn't make that deal with just anybody. A pleasure to serve you. Be seeing you.
I'd like to go for a swim.
Not so loud, please. What a headache I've got. I'm Agnet the Smith. The Pickled, they call me. Sure wish I was pickled right now. I think Bernadette Pinellas seems like a nice woman. I know she works tirelessly over at the Tamika Vineyards. Well, the local wine is great. It isn't cheap. But I don't bother with beer or ale anymore. And for a Nord, that's saying something. May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Thank you. Come again. Good day.
Have you ever been to the Fergal Inn along the Green Road? I've heard that the owner, Aboki, trains people in alteration.
Good afternoon. You're new here, or you'd know me. Tutius Sextius, my people have lived in Skingrad since the dawn. Father and the Count were best of friends. I'm sorry, but I don't think I know any Glarther. Oh, wait. Do you mean that strange wood elf that you see wandering around the city? Yes, I've seen him, but never spoken to him. He seems to be at the Low Gate every morning when I pass by on my way to the castle. Gives me the strangest looks now that you mention it. Almost like he hates me, although I have no idea why. The West Weald is a good place. Arena Jorannis isn't the friendliest person in the world, but not a bad sort when you get to know her. Perhaps you should seek out a priest, perhaps a beggar, or guardsman. You and I, we have nothing in common. What could we possibly talk about? Take care.
I think the best place for swimming is at the creek behind Penn's Gate. But you sometimes have to teach a few wizards a lesson first. Peeping Toms.
Hello. Go ahead, please. No wonder Narina Cavane is so cranky. If you had to live year-round in a cold, drafty, soot-stained castle like Bruma, you'd be cranky too. Try our wines and cheeses and Salmo's sweet rolls. See the castle, but don't expect to see the Count. He doesn't mix with strangers. Good day.
Am I talking too much? Just tell me if you want me to keep quiet. The only thing I want right now is to get indoors as quickly as possible. What a nasty rain.
I'm Valandra Sabor, Primate of Julianus. You may address me as Your Eminence. Take care.
Dirt, 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 dirt. Everywhere dirt.
Blessings of the Nine. My name is Tumendil. I'm the chapel priest. I'm sure you can find your way around the chapel by yourself. Tamika makes some truly fine wines at her winery. I think they're every bit as good as the Surly Brothers wines. The Chapel of Julianos is always open for worship and contemplation. Perhaps you should speak to Marie Palliel, our healer and restoration trainer. Let's do business. Bye.
I think we should...
Hello, guildmate.
Have pity, beautiful lady. I got nothing to eat. One more coin, and I can get a pair of shoes. Blessings of Akatosh upon you.
Well met. Hello. We haven't met, have we? I'm Sister Marie Palliella, a chapel healer and trainer in the restoration arts. The Westweald is a good place. Irina Geranus isn't the friendliest person in the world, but not a bad sort when you get to know her. The town is very nice, but I advise you to get out and see the countryside. The vineyards and farms, pastures and sheepfolds. Lovely mountain country. You too.
Perhaps a trip back to Morrowind would do me some good.
Who will help an old beggar?
I'm a fair-handed grapes and bows, Shamir grower and trainer, but I suspect you want to shoot, not grow grapes. Am I right? Riemann Broder. He works Surly's vineyard. I work Tamika's vineyard. Riemann spent 20 years in the Legion, and he's an advanced marksman trainer. Enough talk.
Did you see? A butterfly! How lovely! I wouldn't mind going to Westfield Inn for a drink.
Well met. I'm David of Surly Brothers Vineyard. Gaston is my brother. From our vineyards come the finest wines in Tamriel. Ah, well, in all honesty, no. But our wines are very good, and much cheaper than Tamika's very fine product, I assure you. I've bought a good number of things at Colovian traders, and Gunda is a friendly sort. Gaston and I make great wines, reasonably priced. Skingrad has 2 great vintners, Tamika and Surili. I'll never say a word against Tamika's wines. You too.
Greetings.
Well met. I'm Tamika. We grow our own grapes and make fine wines. Euros is a good shepherd, but his real love is cheese. Of course, there's no money in herding cheese. Skingrad's wines are the best in Tamriel. I invite you, try them for yourself. Here, it is perfect for grapes and perfect for wine. The sun and soil here are like my native Hammerfell, but the climate is milder and the rainfall more reliable. You too.
How about just go and kill something?
Oh, it's you. I'm Ma Gramogok, proprietor of Two Sisters Lodge. My sister and I own the place. Two sisters, see? Need a bed? Good food? My sister, Ugok Gramogok, runs the Grateful Pass stables. She's the quiet one. I'm the talker. That Elsie Godhater sure has a chip on her shoulder. Great with a blade, but she really holds a grudge against the church. Don't count on seeing the Count at the castle. He's a great sorcerer, but he doesn't like visitors. Stop talking.
Maybe we could catch a mud crab? Why can't I learn how to whistle? I wouldn't mind going to Westfield Inn for a drink.
Well met.
I've heard some strange stories about Count Hasseldor. I'm sure they couldn't be true though. This is so beautiful.
Oh, hello. Visitors ain't allowed down here. No visitors. Count's orders. Bye.
Did you hear that noise? Wonder what it was. I've heard some strange stories about Count Hasseldor. I'm sure they couldn't be true though.
How goes it? Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
I've heard some strange stories about Count Hasseldor. I'm sure they couldn't
Once
be true
I was
though.
carrying a sweet roll when 3 thugs attacked me. So, I took the sweet roll. Salmo's baking is fantastic. The Count will not see you now. Not now. Not ever. He sees no one. I'm Mercator Hositis, his steward. I believe that's all you need to know. I bought a good number of things at Colovian traders, and Gunder is a friendly sort. Wander the streets, fields, and public places of Skingrad to your heart's content. Just don't include me in your social explorations. Farewell. Aye.
I'm Elsie Godhater. Yes, I hate the gods, all gods. They can all bite my garters. And if you don't like it, you can bite my garters too. Ask me what I think about chapels, praying, the 9 divines. Go ahead, ask me. The gods don't do a damn thing. Do they even exist? How could anyone tell? Daedra lords, sure. They exist. They do things. Bad things mostly, but things you can see. The gods? They don't do a damn thing. So why do we build big chapels and sit around and mumble and ask them to save us from this and that? It's stupid. And chapels and priests and folks groveling on their knees? They're stupid too. Bye.
Greetings to you. A sweet roll? But of course, Salmo is famous for his sweet rolls. One taste, and you are in heaven. On top of the world, yes? I could never leave Skingrad. All my good friends here would die without my sweet rolls. The rest of the world must suffer as best it can without me. Farewell.
I shouldn't have pushed so hard.
What brings you to my little home underground? So, you've brought something for me to examine. Yes, this is a genuine Nirnroot sample. Very nice quality, in fact. That gives me an idea. Since you already know what they look like, do you feel up to a bit of a collecting expedition? Excellent. But before you go, you're going to need to learn a bit more about Nirnroot. Otherwise, you may walk in circles and never find any. A few years ago, an adventurer not unlike yourself sold me a musty old tome containing alchemical formulas. Most of them were worthless. But one of the moldy pages contained a recipe for a potion known as an elixir of exploration, a sort of ultimate dungeon delver's brew. The formula looked sound, except it required an extremely rare ingredient. Yes, you guessed it, the Nirnroot. I put the book aside because, frankly, I had so many other delicate experiments going on that I just didn't have the time to go plant hunting. Now that you're here, that changes things. The Elixir of Exploration is a multi-purpose potion that was obviously created with the dungeon explorer in mind. The formula describes many magnitudes of the brew. If you're interested, I wrote a short missive about it for the Imperial Alchemy Symposium. You bring me 10 samples of Nirnroot, and I'll make the elixir available to you at a huge discount, as well as give you one for free. The best place for you to start would be Shade Leaf Copse, which is a part of the Great Forest northeast of here. Good luck, and hurry back with more of the Nirnroot. How goes the search? I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. Be careful in Shade Leaf Copse. No telling what else resides there besides the Nirnroot.